In the Pacific, regional assessments carried out at regular intervals have shown significant improvements in all levels of education. However, it was noted that there was an increase in dropout of students. The Pacific Regional Education Framework, or PACREF, carried out a research project across 10 Pacific Island countries to understand the factors leading to student dropout. The Pacific Communities Education Division Educational Quality and Assessment Program, or ECAP, has a critical role in the successful implementation of the Pacific Regional Education Framework. As one of the implementing agencies, ECAP leads the monitoring, evaluation, and learning, or MEL, efforts of the program. This MEL component is essential for the periodic review reports at the end of each 3-year phase of the program. As part of the research, a collaborative mixed method design was used to collect and report data using surveys, interviews, and analysis of enrollment and dropout data. So, what did we find out? A range of leading factors were identified that resulted in student dropouts from school. These factors included parents and guardians discouraging students from attending school, bullying and violence in schools, physical difficulties, teenage pregnancies and childbirth, the curriculum not being relevant to the needs of the students, frequent absenteeism by students, family problems or conflicts, and poor academic performance in schools. A total of 3% of primary school-aged children are not enrolled in schools in the Pacific region, compared to a third of the Pacific Island adolescents and youths who are not enrolled in secondary schools in the region. So what are schools and systems doing with this data? Overall, there are proactive measures taken from a system perspective to identify students who are at risk of dropping out and support them. During the interviews, it was established that data on such practices were neither captured nor reported at school and ministry level. So based on this, the prevalence of such practices remains to be unknown. Measures used to mitigate school dropouts largely focused on the use of school-based policies aimed to reduce bullying, discrimination, violence, and absenteeism. Additionally, the availability of qualified teachers and engagement with parents to discuss student progress, strengths, and opportunities were also considered. What opportunities are available for students who have dropped out of school? The value of second chance programs is realized by both school and system leaders, yet there are limited opportunities in the countries involved in the project. Where available, these second chance opportunity programs are largely conceptualized at TVET programs and often centralized. A small number of education system leaders also reflected that when students do get a chance to enroll in second chance programs, they try their best to complete their studies and gain a qualification. So where to from here? Core recommendations of this study include: countries collect, report, and analyze student dropout data in terms of documenting reasons why students leave school without completing their education. A need for genuine regional dialogue in terms of how students with special needs can be supported to attain full educational qualifications. Increase the number of second chance programs within high school so that students can complete their education and progress to tertiary institutions. Overall, the region is making progress in reducing the number of out-of-school students. It is envisaged that it will complement the findings of this research and provide a holistic picture of the issue of school dropouts in the region. This research was carried out by ECAP's Policy and Research team through a technical partnership with the Australian Council for Educational Research, or ASA.